Oh. Hello, hello, testing 1 2. Hello, y'all, y'all out there? What's up? Hey, here, load and clear. Hey, what's up, guys? So, just so you know, I became sweating like I just robbed a bank or something because, oh, put a hat on. What's up, guys? Hey, everybody. So I've been literally, I haven't even got a line down, you guys. It's been a nightmare. So I'm in my Eskimo 650. I forgot the tie down straps. So every 20 minutes or so, this wall pops in. It's all anchored, so it's not going to fly away, but it's been annoying. So hopefully the temps, Chris, I think with the wind chill right now, it's like 15 or 20 below. Let's see here. I'm trying. I don't. There we go. Hey Scott, hope you have a great Christmas. Hey, thanks, man. How much ice we're on? We're sitting on probably 9 inches right now, and I'm in 25 feet of water. Um, I'll give you guys an idea of what we're looking at here before I get into fishing. But there you guys can see this is my live scope. Yes, I'm running live scope. Some people don't like it. Too bad. But there's a whole bunch of panfish just camped out in the bottom right here. Plan was just to do like a catch and cook, you guys. I haven't went live in a while. Cheater box alert, that's right. Oh, the minnow scoop. Hey man, what's going on? Got the cheater box. Got a 32 inch tuned up custom rod bullwhip here. Little split shot, little jig in a plastic. I'm gonna put this Mama Jamma now and see if we can get a fit, or just get a crappie out of the gate. Trig is he had the guide today over in the Brainerd Lakes area. When I talked to him, they've got a few walleyes. I might even do some walleye trips myself around here. Oh, there's fish coming in hot. Oh, I'm a loser. I missed him. Bunch of fish down here, you guys. There's crappies, there's sunfish down here. I did bring some wax worms, so. Hey. Oh, sorry. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Oh. I'm drinking a giant Red Bull, so I can't keep the tip of my rod still. I might go right in. Oh, there's a fish. Hey. Oh, no. I feel like I've never fished before, you guys. There we go. Don't you guide fish? Yes, hunting. I do guide fishing trips. Hey, thanks. Oh, gosh. Thanks, Flint. Been putting out a lot of trapping videos lately. I got a couple more coming out, and then I'm gonna be shooting more tomorrow. Most likely, I'm gonna take the 4-wheeler out. You guys, I'm under pressure. Maybe that's the problem. There's a crappie coming in hot. Oh, come on. Yeah, you. Eat it. Oh, no. You guys, do I need a sharper hook? What's happening here? Oh my gosh. I just want to catch a fish here, you guys. Hey, we got a fish. Feels bluegilly. Maybe it's a crappie. Oh, it's a nice, actually not a bad sunfish. That'd be a good eater. We'll keep them. You know what? We're gonna keep them, you guys. This is probably like an 8-incher. Okay. So I got my pot with my oil is like right here. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put that up and over the thing there. Oh, sorry. We're gonna keep him. We're gonna put him off to the side here. A lot of fish down there. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here, you guys. I'm really sorry. Mark, you do need to come and get on some big crappies. We're kind of limited right now. We got about 7 to 9 inches of ice on most of our lakes, but also we got like 8 or 9 inches of snow, which is kind of impeding some of the places I normally get to. But I mean, like right now, dude, I'm sitting on a massive school of crappies and sunfish both. This particular area, if you guys were to do a trip or somebody were to, we'd probably put the fish house up here and just hole hop around. Hey, Mark, good to see you, bud. Mark, I'm gonna try to get a crap eye. We got a bluegill. You guys, you have no idea how my heater wouldn't work to start with. Like, it was just bad. Well, come on here. Now we need a crappie, right, guys? Oh, there's a. Maybe I'll catch a delicious bass. There's a crappie. There's a crappie. Probably an eater. I like those 10 to 10.5 inchers myself. Hey, there's an eater size crappie. I guess this is probably gonna be like 10. I'm gonna say 10 1/4 maybe. I should really move. I'm gonna move this a little bit there, you guys. That way that isn't right in front of the camera, so I don't drip any water in my oil, because that will make for a house burning down. There's just a good eater size fish, for me anyway. Woo. All right. I'm wondering if we got enough ice here in our lakes yet. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen so many people say, I've seen so many people like the lakes aren't ready yet. It's the same thing every year, you guys, and you guys know that. Anybody that fishes, especially early ice, you're gonna see people saying stay off the lake. You get people that try to drive a truck out in 6 inches of ice and kind of put a sour taste in people's mouths. But I'm on a decent bite right now. And to be honest with you, this is the first time I've been out here this year. There's another crappie. Yeah. Whew. Another eater size crappie. This one's a little bit bigger. This one might be closer to 11, 10.5, 10 3/4. But, like I said, these are just really, really nice eating fish, you guys. Like I said, if anybody plans to do a trip or something with me, that's the general fish that you're hoping to catch and eat. Get on some big panfish. Anyway, let's see here. Let's get down here. I was losing crappies with my BMC banger. I know I have problems keeping crappies hooked up sometimes at my tongues. I don't know, it's weird. I'll miss 3 crappies in a row, and then I'll catch 4 crappies in a row, How far up north are you? Going up north for a month to do some fishing. Zach, I am located in Detroit Lakes. That'd be like west central Minnesota. I'm more north than I am like middle of the. There's a fish coming. Hungry crappie. Eat it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Some of these fish are coming way up for this bait. That's a little bit smaller. We'll let him go. Like, so you can see we're getting on plenty of fish here, you guys. These fish are coming up 8 to 10 feet off the bottom. I wish, like, I went to go live on my GoPro today, and nothing was working for me. So it's a miracle that the heat's working, that everything is working right now. we'll probably be live for an hour and a half or so. I'm getting some tires put on the back of my truck because the tires that are on there are no bueno. Ooh, there's a crappie coming in hot. Bang. Ooh. Oh, baby. Yep. Here's another eater. Now, the crappies in this lake, you guys, are, like you can see, they're kind of like a, they kind of don't have the typical colors you'll see on a crappie because the water in this lake is ultra clear. It's really cool for the fish and extremely good eating. What do you take for your arthritis? Mine is, Ouija. I just been taking a leave for arthritis. Even Trig, I don't even know, Trig, you might be watching. I'm not sure. But even Trig, no, he was telling me, after a week of beaver trapping, you hurt no matter what. Woody, awesome, good eating, thanks. Let's see here. Hey, Tom, nice crappie. Thank you very much, sir. If it gets any colder, we might see Woody trapping on his ice fishing. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm planning on going out tomorrow. North of town, there's 4 or 5 really nice beaver lodges out in that area that have a bunch of otters in them too. So I would like to fill some of my otter tag. That'd be great. PA trapping, Ton. What's your air temp right now? I don't know for sure. I think it's like 4 degrees, but probably like 15 or 18 below with the wind chill. I broke 1-inch ice checking traps just several times. Oh yeah, otter. I'm not even kidding you. The other day when Trig and I were checking traps, I was chopping through 4 inches of ice to get these beaver traps out. It was crazy. What do you take forever? Oh yeah. Yes, Mark. Everybody, thumbs up, please. Fun stuff to live. Thanks, Spicy. Steven goes, and guys, I also forgot my glasses, so if I mispronounce your name wrong, I really apologize, Steven. Let's see here. Justin Gaming, hi, what's up, dude? Ed boy, Mark Pinther, how far is Guardian, Minnesota from you? I am not sure, bud. Like I'm so like, ooh, there's a big fish down there. I'm so like computer like not friendly that I would try to check right now on my phone because I'm live on my phone, that I'm guessing my phone would explode or I would totally cancel my live by accident. Or ooh, what do we got here? This is big. That's way too big to be a crappie. Way too big to be a crappie, you guys. Holy. Eat it. If it's a bass, we're going to eat it on live video. Oh, then we'll really fire some people up. Be a nice, delicious bass. Believe it or not, you guys, a nice 14 or 15-inch bass through the ice is tough to beat. Come on. There's another crappie. Here we go. Yeah, I was gonna use my 450 XD. This might be a bluegill. I bet this fish is hammering like a gill. No, it's a crappie. Yeah, it's a crappie. Somebody's lost him before. That would be a nice little eater, but he's missing a lip. So he's had his lip ripped. We're just gonna let him go so somebody else can, so he can have another chance at life. All right. Hey, Justin from Star Lake, how's it going, man? I have not been out there this winter at all. Actually, Justin, I've been trapping over at Triggs and fishing over there for over a week, so I haven't had a chance to do nothing around here except for one. I did one fishing video before I left here on some shallow water stuff. Another nice little crappie. Hey, Rob, don't worry, I did see your message. I just don't know how to respond to it. But if you're seeing this, which you probably are, yeah, I just read part of your text message. But I know I see. Oh, what's that? That's not a. I should have brought. Mike's right. I should have. That's a big pike. Whew. There's a big pike. He's scaring the crap out of my panfish, you guys. But right now, the panfish in here is just lights out. There's that. I can see that pike over there. There's a, Mike told me I should have brought some minnows and a tip down for you guys, and I thought about it, but it's just so focused on just trying to make things work today, you know. Oh, that would be a good eater. I'm not going to keep a whole bunch of fish, you guys, because I, you know, just trying to get some fish for you guys and a little bit for myself for the catch and cook here. I might take a break here shortly. I know I'm. Hey, all right, Rob. I will give you a call tomorrow. Is your guide service in winter also? Steve Gilbertson, yes, I do a lot of panfish. It's pretty much all panfish. I might do some walleye. I'm not a bad ice fisherman for walleyes. Another fish, you guys. Action's hot and heavy, or heavy and hot, however you want to call it. But yeah, I guide all winter for panfish. I think I might do some walleyes. I'm not a bad walleye fisherman in the wintertime. I get so many more in the summer. Here we go, another nice crappie, you guys. But yep, I guide all winter long for panfish. Flintlock, I'm bigger than Iowa. Snake like a rock. Let's see here. I take turmeric with black pepper. Turmeric. Steve, I've heard that turmeric is really good for arthritis, and I should be trying that myself, and probably will. Come on, come to Papa. There we go. You guys are probably wondering, I got a nice Eskimo chair sitting. Oh, that's a good one. That'd be a good solid eater. That. I got this nice Eskimo chair behind me, and you guys are probably wondering why I'm not sitting in it. It's because I like getting my arthritis flared up. You know what I'm saying? I do have a fillet knife here. I literally have everything set up for this catch and cook already. So I'm using a little soft plastic here, guys. I might switch to a wax worm just to try to entice a nice bluegill out of this. There's some really nice bluegills in this lake, you guys. Literally, when you're crappie fishing like this, you just jig and you watch. Bam. Oh, missed him. You just wait for the tip of this rod to just bob a little tiny bit. This fish might come back. Come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Here he comes. Oh, I came back. Oh, I lost him even after I sang to him and everything. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, come on, Mega. Come on. That's a much bigger fish, I think. Pretty sure he's a much bigger fish because he's not biting. Makes sense to you guys? Ooh, there's another. That's a bigger crappie. Gotta pull it away from him. Pull it away from him. Here he comes. Looks bigger. Looks bigger. Yeah. Do it. Oh! My heart hurts so much right now. You guys, these fish are just loaded in this little spot right here. Let's see here. Ooh, I think it's a bluegill this time, maybe? But it's a bluegill this time. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, there's a good one. Whoo! There's a good one. That's what we're looking for, baby. You know, I go back and forth. I'll take a break here and check my chat. But I go back and forth between, gosh, I like crappies, or gosh, I like bluegills. But look at that. That's, I mean, this isn't a 10-incher, but I'll bet it's a 9.5 probably. Oh, look at the colors on that guy. I don't want to drop him. He's going back in the water. I'm bleeding. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful bluegill, you guys. I'll let that guy go. All right. Catch up on my chat here. What size Eskimo am I in? Sorry guys, I'm going to catch up on all this chat here. I'm in the Eskimo 650. This is the 6-sided one. I have a 450. I have an 850, the double one. But like this is like, I'm going to do some ice camping I think this year. But this one here is like premium. There's so much floor space in here. You know, you can fish 4 guys in here really comfortably with some gear. Clark Boston, hey bud, how's it going? Hey. Wit's up in this mother. What's up, Wit? Sorry, dude. I'm just reading all this now. Heavy and hot, that's how oh, it's 11 above west of you, and Nodak warming up as wind is raw. It's windy out here right now. I would like to I'd like to make it up North Dakota here and get some walleyes. That'd be great. Otter, we do not have sawguy around here, or sauger or sawguy around here. You got to get down to like the Mississippi area. I don't think there's any in the Red River. Or maybe, maybe there is. Actually, I think there is. Gosh, I don't know. Like, I need Trevor Olson in here to confirm that. This year might be worth buying an ice fishing tent. They're so nice. Tom, Merry Christmas. A little early, bud. 9 days out for my next knee surgery. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Hopefully you guys come back up next summer. Had a lot of fun. Make it up for winter fishing if you can. What kind of plastic they biting on? Actually, I'll show you. These are the plastics that I run, even on my guide trips. Here, this is another one. But these are right here. I run these RBM jigs. Nasty. The plastic that I'm actually running is called a Nasty Nymph. Why it's called that exactly, I'm not sure, but these fish get pretty nasty with it. These fish are just loaded up right here. I'm gonna see what's my battery at. 50%. I'll unplug this for a few minutes and show you, like, you guys can see. I don't want to dump my phone down the hole here. I'll hold on to it, but see that right there? The fish are just loaded up all across the bottom here. Just loaded, you guys. Swing and a miss is right. DWS. Releasing the grease, so I am. Don't worry. Forget chat. We want to see more catch. And Dan, I love you. Love you. Judith and Dan. Hey, how's it going, you guys? You guys catching some beaver this year, I hope? Tried the Z-Man baby baller yet? I have not tried any Z-Man lures. Actually, I think I tried them for bass fishing earlier in open water. Does DNR ever check your trap ID tags? Not so much. You know, to be honest with you, I don't. My trap tags don't get checked. I have tags on pretty much all my traps. Every now and then, I'll pull a trap out and one will be missing. But like when I set a beaver house, I have found traps where I'm missing a tag. But the majority of my traps on the lodge are always tagged. That way, there's no questions. Oh, come to daddy. These fish are getting it. I'll tell you what. Got that Big Buddy heater over there, you guys. There's another nice heater size trap. That Big Buddy heater over there. She's working. She's on full blast right now. There must have been some propane in the line or something because it was sputtering and threatening to burn me and stuff. I don't like that. Getting burnt up or anything. Last year, I had a Big Buddy explode in my tent and burnt the hair off my hands and singed my eyebrows pretty bad. There's another crappie. This one's not going to be big. this particular lake, I get them out of here up to like 12 or 13 inches, you know. There, another, yeah, that would be a good, that'd be a good eater if we were eating more crappies. Look at that, you guys. See that? These fish are coming all the way up 10 to 12 feet to bite this plastic. All right, we're gonna keep on. We got to anchor my otter trap the other day, 10-foot pole, saved the day. Man, like I said, I'm really glad this hasn't, this pub side's gonna blow in on us at some point here, so you're gonna see me jump up and say some swear words. There's another crappie. That one just kind of creeped up. Now we're, like I said, we're sitting at 25 feet. They're coming up all the way 10 plus feet off the bottom to eat these baits. Go. A lot of people, they always ask, you know, I'm like giving you an idea. So right now, like right here, 20, 15 feet away is a weed edge, you guys. And these fish are just camped out right on this weed edge. Deep basin out here, 35, 40 feet deep. And they do, they do spend some time out there, but oh, there she goes. I told you guys this thing would come in. Dirty bugger. Oh, yeah. Don't do it to us. I don't really have anything that can, I mean, this maybe. I have my minnow scoop here. That might actually, there. We propped the minnow scoop up in there, you guys. Hopefully that will keep it just for today from popping in on us. Yeah, I don't know. I might even have another minnow scoop in my sled out here. We're going to be MacGyvering it just to make it through. Come on. See these fish right now that are coming are coming slow. Except for that one. That one came up aggressive. I think a lot of these are bluegills, you guys, that are down below the school. So I like to jig up above these. You jig, oh, that's a nice sunfish. Oh, yeah. We're going to eat that one. Whew. That's probably just under, right around 9 or just under 9, you guys. There we go. It's a nice, beautiful eating bluegill right there. We're going to throw that fish over here too. I have a pheasant in the crock pot at home, so I don't want to eat too much, but I'll have leftovers anyway. Okay, where's my chat at? There we go. Oh, when you fish 3 people in that hub, what's your hole placement look like? Richard, honestly, I'll just put one in, one in one corner, I try to spread them out in all the corners here. And then people will have their chairs in the center here or against the wall. However, I always ask them how they, prefer to do it. That way they can sit and talk to each other, so on and so forth. Craig, his scholar videos. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan for 30 years. Michigan's is a great place for fishing and trapping too. My buddy Heath Gagnon, he fishes up there. Let's see here. Devil's Lake is my dream bucket list. Clark, I've fished it many times, and that is a special place to go. Let's see here. Been there, done that. Looks like we could get a place to set up camp and start frying some fresh fish. When I can get my truck out here, which, I don't know. Like, I'm just looking right here. There might even be 10 inches of ice here. I can actually I'll check my scooper before we're done with this live. William, I love your videos. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I just realized everything's Eskimo. Yeah, everything's pretty much Eskimo, man. That's why I run Eskimo ice fishing gear. Trapper chugging that can of death. Oh, I know. DWS. Some days it's coffee. When I'm really stressed out, it's Red Bull, bud. It burnt the hair off the top of his head too. Yeah, Whit. Yeah. I literally had my heater going, and something happened. It filled the tent full of propane, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but the whole entire tent just burst into flames inside, and I had to throw my big buddy out on the ice. It was bad. Craig, hey Scott, are you doing any hunting videos? Craig, I'm not. I'm really sad. Every year I'm like, I should do one. This year I should have done one. I wasn't seeing any deer really, and then out of nowhere at 3:30 in the afternoon, a huge buck jumps the fence, dude. It would have been the best video ever. Hammered that thing with my 308. I went like 50 yards. I got to watch it pile up. Next year I will. I'm really sorry about that. Jeff Milton, hey Scott, Milton Piston. Hey, Jeff, I know you are, Jeff. How's it going, bud? Really enjoyed my snaring on the video. I'll have to try that. I need to do some more snaring videos, you guys. I do love snaring. It's a lot of fun and very challenging. Trig actually got his first beaver snaring. Brian, I have a trip with me near Brainerd to go ice fish for the first time. I'm so excited. Brian, Brainerd is a great place. A lot of great fishing going around there. Will in the Wild. I am fishing in west central Minnesota. No tie down points to tie off to with the ice. DWS, yeah, I got tie down spots on the entire fish house, but I forgot my tie down straps. I grabbed my thing of ice anchors and my straps. I very clearly remember looking at my tie down straps going, I'm going to put those in there. And guess what? I did not put them in there. Yum. Okay. We're trying to catch another fish, you guys. I'm going to switch to... Ooh, I got to show you guys this. I'm going to do a plug for Wit over here. And these things are honestly really cool. First time I got to try one. But, let's see here. Whoop. Oh, no! Dull hook. No lips left on the crappie. I don't even know why I didn't catch that fish. Here we go. There we go. This doesn't feel shabby. Probably just another just good solid eating crappie. Oh yeah, that's a nice eating crappie. Like I said, this lake I'm fishing on, and that's the majority of my trips, you guys, are just nice, good, solid, chunky, healthy eating crappie with some really good eating sunfish. Like I said, depending on where you want to go with my trips, you guys, I have lakes that have nicer sunfish. But most of my lakes, there's a mix, like this is probably the best lake for a mix of sunfish and crappies of good size and eating. But I have other lakes that I do crappie trips on that have bigger crappies in them, or vice versa, bluegill trips. We don't keep bluegills, we don't keep 10-inch bluegills on my trips either. Those fish are 10 to 12 years old. Pictures, get a replica, whatever you want. Come on. Sunfish. There's a crappie. This comes from like 8 feet away. There he is. That came from like 8 feet away on a rope, you guys. Hopefully my wheeler starts. There we go. That's another beauty. Just think, you guys can be out here fishing, catching crappies with me right now. Another beautiful crappie going back in the water. Oh yeah. Oh. So here's that plastic I'm actually using right here. See that little guy? Looks like a little spaceship. This thing catches fish. Now I'm gonna pull this pull this, oh, what are you doing? No, other way. Fish went down the hole and then turned around, came back up the hole. There you go. Gonna show you this. Whit's got these over at the bait store. If you guys are anywhere near Detroit Lakes, aren't these things cool? That is actually, look at that. Squeeze this. This is actually a waxworm case. Yeah, let go of it, it shuts. Look at that. It's nice and pliable. It doesn't get crushed. I know, like, don't get me wrong. I know there's pucks and stuff you guys can use, but these things are pliable. They're pretty freaking cool in my opinion. But anyway, we're gonna hook a waxworm here. Want to get a little waxworm juice out of them too. We're gonna try to get one or two of these gillies to bite. Where's my chat? There we go. Judith, no jumbo perch around here. I wish. I got to travel a ways, 2.5 hours. Well, I could go to Leech Lake, but I got to travel quite a ways to go get some big perch. We drop down by bottom here. There we go. Smaller fish, but I'll bet it's a bluegill. There we go. Yeah, little bluegill action. Oh man, it's I mean, it's not exactly hot in here. That bass, there's something down here getting all crazy with the rest of these fish. Oh yeah, there's all these fish are spreading away. There's a big fish coming in right here. And it's got to be a big old pike or something. Scaring all the fish away. Literally scared them all away. Almost all of them anyway. Yeah. Whit, I should have brought some shiners with and listened to you. This might be a good time to cut these fish up. Oh, what do we got here? Big old sunfish? No, nice crappie. There's not a single fish left on the screen now. That's probably our biggest one. That's over 11, you know. 11 and a quarter, probably 11 and a half maybe. Oh, he's fired up out of here. There's 2 fish left down there. We're gonna try to catch one of them. One of them looks like that Northern. That looks like a bluegill. Maybe that feels decent. Not gonna lie, it feels decent. We got another crappie, another bluegill. We got a. What's in that chute? There's our biggest crappie right there. That's a good one. I wish I had a measuring board. Like I said, this one's probably close to 12. That's probably close to 12 right there. Yeah, go ahead. Get out of here. You almost feel like when it's this cold out, you guys, I almost feel like you got a darn near use a big butt, like a big sunflower heater to heat your shack up. There we got another fish. There's just 2s and 3s kind of coming in here single file. Another crap. Another crappie. I see your breath in here. The old upside down fish. These fish look like they want to take a grease bath. What do you guys think? Pretty soon, eh? Something else, you guys, I'm gonna do a little talking about here. The 7 species slam starts in a couple short weeks. Oh, missed him. Trig and I are gonna go attempt that again. Don't do it. Fish house. That hub's gonna pop in. I know it is. What do we got? Oh, it's crappy. Come on. But my wax room's been waxed. Nothing. Oh, hey. By the way, somebody asked about my jigs too. I'm gonna do a little. Where's my? Come on. Where's my chat at? There it is. Okay. I was just looking for my phone. Gosh, I could have done. It'll be fun catching crappie all day. I mean, it is. I probably already caught, I don't know, 10 crappies or so. Grease bass, so they can warm up. How many fish have you caught? 211. Let's see here. I have caught, I don't know. Jumbo perch. What jig are you using? And how are you putting the plastic on it? Hunting, fishing? Iowa girl. So me personally, like I said, there's a million jigs out there. I use like once again, Lake Effect Lures makes these 4 and 5 millimeter tungstens. They make some really awesome colors on them too. And I'm literally just going right to the top of it and just threading it right through the center of the body, hook out the bottom, so it looks like a little tiny airplane. You know, so these fish, I picture the jig going down there and going wee to the fish like an airplane and going into their mouth. I think that's why I catch so many of them. I got to, what's the word? Mike, help me out. When you gotta, Mike, what's the word when you want the fish to bite? Somebody help me out. Not visualize it, but when you got to make it happen in your brain, and it happens in the fishing hole. These fish are just stacked up in again now, you guys. We have about an hour here. We'll see. I don't know. I got to try. I'll probably go out and start the wheeler here in a little bit just to make sure. It's cold out. Some wheelers don't like to start in the cold. These fish are coming in hot. Oh, that was a bluegill. The bluegills do a little pick. The first one is like a taste. They're going up and they're like, is that good? And then like, yeah, it's good. And then they come back. So the first one is a taste test, and then they come back, and then they eat the bait. Ah, there we go. There we go. There's a gill. There's a gill. It doesn't feel like a bad one. Nice gill. Oh yeah, there's a nice gill. Nice eater gill. should I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I like eating bluegill way more than I like eating crappie. I should have just kept the bluegills and threw the crappies back. Bluegills are so much sweeter. We got 67 people watching, 45 thumbs up. I'm liking it, you guys. I got to do more lives like this. I didn't put up. I'm not putting up a video tonight. Instead, I decided to do this. Ooh, come on. Little gill, little gilly, little bluegill action. Yep, just a wee tiny Timmy. Super cold today. Gonna be super nice on Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't have any trips booked, so if anybody's around the DL area, book a trip with me Tuesday or Wednesday. Rob, want to go fishing, homie? Let's talk about it. Come on. There we go. That that one came way up. One came way up, you guys. There's a bluegill. That one came up pretty aggressively and whaled it. Oh, that's a good one. A good eater anyway. Oh, ouch. I'll show you that. There we go. Nice. Good. These fish in this lake, they're not really tall. Some of them are, but they're thick. They're built for the deep fryer, you know what I'm saying? Open my little wax room case again here, Mike. I'm liking this thing, you guys. Mike's got a bunch of them over at the bait shop. You want one? Go get them. Get them while they're hot. Come on, ooh. More bluegill action. Want to get a nice bluegill, like a 10-incher. We got one really nice one. Let's get another one. Yeah, this one I think is a small crappie. Or it might be an eater-sized crappie. Oh, it's a little feller. Just a wee guy. Kind of crazy. You know, I told you guys that the fish in this lake, they don't have that bright coloring. Now that they're out of the water for a while, they get that coloring comes back. Oh, you would. This fish is acting like he means business. There. This fish came in hot, like from the side. Yeah, it's going to be a good crappie. Good crappie for the frying pan. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Good eater. Guys getting tired of seeing me catch fish yet? I just think we've been, I don't know how long we've been, ooh, hey, somebody, let's see here. My chat, there we go. Do you love doing YouTube, Will? Well, I do love doing YouTube, but 100%, you know, it's not a, doing YouTube is not some crazy money-making game. I do love making videos and showing everybody how you know, especially the trapping stuff. You know, because I'm not. Ooh, there's a cool looking, like a ghost sunfish. Pale. Because you know I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I started my YouTube channel I think 12 years ago. But we gotta teach the next generation how to trap, how to do all that, because it's slowly disappearing, you know. And at some point, obviously, I mean, I won't be around to do it anymore. Kind of sad, but that is the truth of it. Someone's got to take over, you guys. There's a giant fish over there. And he's scaring my other fishes away. There's a bluegill. There's a bluegill. Hammering. Yeah, they're hammering. Hammering for the bottom. A lot of action out here, you guys. Not hot, but better than being on fire. Got that right. Whew. Have you tried the new fan for the buddy heater? I have not, but that's not a bad idea. I was thinking about that earlier. When I was thinking, man, like if you could circulate this air around here, that'd be great. I've actually seen other fans you can clip on this, you know, to get that air moving around. That's something I should be looking into. Ah, that hub, she popped in on us. Even with the, come on, girl, come on, buddy. You don't want to do this to us. We're trying to shoot YouTube videos here. Okay. Hopefully that'll hold for 10 minutes. Wow. Try and catch one more fish, and then I think I'll clean these fish and we'll get the grease going. These fish have moved off here. That one big fish came in, and big fish is actually on my bait right now, along with a smaller fish. And the big fish is moving. Oh, come on. This is a nicer fish right here. This is going to be a nicer crappie, you guys, I think. We got a nicer crappie here, but the bass were eating it. Oh, that's a good crappie. Yeah, that's a good crappie. That's probably it's going to be our biggest one right there of the day, you guys. That's a 12-incher. That's a 12-incher right there. But I'm gonna let them go. Like I said, I don't like eating 12-inch crappies. I know some people. Oh, this is not making me happy. Come on. Oh, why did I have to forget my? Why did I have to forget that, you guys? Wish I hadn't forgot my. Wish I hadn't forgot my anchor straps. Gosh, it's just a pain in the you know what. Remember everything but the anchor straps. things are going south force real fast, you guys. Okay. Oh, let's see here. I gotta try to figure something out for this. You guys, give me a little break here. This wind is not doing us any justice right now. What can I use like MacGyver here? My Eskimo chair maybe? Let's maybe use my Eskimo chair here. It's a lot longer than my scoop is. Alright. Gloves and that off of here. Eskimo chair. That actually might work. That might work, you guys. All my fish have disappeared. Whether it's from Mr. Pike or Bass that was here. Okay, let go, let go. I didn't want to catch you twice. Huh, okay. All right. Bear with me, you guys, for a few minutes while I try to straighten my life out here. Put my bag right there. Got my wax on case right here. This wind is starting to pick up like more than it was supposed to be. Got a little oil on the side of my pan here. We don't want that catching on fire, so I'm just gonna take it and clean it off. There's not a lot here to catch on fire. I mean, it's had a fish house, but I mean, if it tips over on the ice or something, we'll still be just fine. Let's see here. I'm just gonna put this right there. And then I'm going to mound some snow up around it with bucket gloves right here. Hold on, you guys. So I'm going to put this on my little thing right here. And now I'm going to put that right there. I'm putting a bunch of snow around this 1 pound propane tank, making it look like Mount Vesuvius, so it doesn't tip over on us while we're trying to cook. It was a big fish coming in. But, okay. Buckets right there. You guys still with me? What's up, guys? Be fun to catch crappie all day. Yeah. Okay, manifest. Yes! Hunting, fishing, Iowa girl. Manifest that bite. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. Do you use red spikes besides plastics? Clark, I only use red spikes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta go back through my... people have been giving me some money here, and I gotta see who all this was. I've only used spikes in North Dakota. Who's been giving me money here? I just seen this one here. Hey! The Mackinac is always on him. Hey, thanks, Mike, for the donation. 9 hours up here. What's the waxy container called? Brand of it. It is made by Bait Up. They actually make a minnow container as well for putting crappie minnows in. Yeah, Bait Up is called the container. Wanted to do trapping when I get older. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Wit. Lots of videos on his channel to learn from. Yeah, man, I do. I got a lot of videos, like crazy tons of it. There we go. Hey, Mark, appreciate all of everything you've learned from YouTube and the old pictures and you share with me in South Dakota. Man, that was a great, Mark. Thank you for the super chat for $20. I really appreciate it. yeah, that'll give me some gas money to try and trap some more beavers. Mark, how you enjoying that that beaver hoop that you bought? I'm gonna work on making some more. Actually, I got 5 black beavers that are coming back from the tannery. So Mark bought a tan beaver from me that I built a hoop of all by myself last year. I've only made one, so that's one of one. He got the original, so hope you enjoying that, Mark. Critter Getter Outdoors, yo, what's up? Already done at work, Critter? Are you cold, Will? No, I'm not cold. I was built for this. Hey, what's up from Sweden? You know, what's up? Nothing? Catching some fish, about to put them in a grease bath. Well, I'm going to put this on there. And then I got my little cutting board here. And I got to do some of these fish here. Going to give them a couple minutes to expire. I'm not going to show you guys this part. YouTube doesn't like it when you do this stuff to fish, so I can't show you. Some of these fish are darn near frozen. Put them right over here in the slush. Let them expire here for a few minutes. I just have a little tiny pot here, you guys, with some canola oil in it. To heat that up, I got some forceps here for chunky dunking those fish. Gosh, that egg is frozen. It's definitely cold here. I got some catch and cook. I got some egg, so I'm gonna do egg, original, or not some catch and cook, sorry. I got some eggs, some original shore lunch, and then short bath in the grease, and we'll be eating some food here, you guys. And hopefully my wheeler starts, because, like I said, it is cold out. That's way colder than cold. Code. Oh, I'll talk to you guys a little bit here about my whole, I don't know if I told you about my whole setup, but people always want to know what my setup is. I do got the big buddy on a 20-pound propane tank. I don't know. So question for you guys that run these. I ran a filter and I've ran one without a filter. Sometimes they work great. Sometimes they don't work at all. I don't even know. I was thinking about getting a whole different cord for this, or a whole brand new hose for it, because I didn't know what was wrong with it, or something was, you know. But now it's been running just great for me. But there's some specs you're supposed to follow, I'm pretty sure, and I can't remember what it was. If you're running something, you're supposed to run that filter. I am unaware in my brain of what those specs are, of what that is. That's kind of very vague, but 20-pound heater on a big buddy tank, and its baby's ripping full blast right now. And I mean, it's not tropical in here, but I'm not cold. Running all my Eskimo stuff, you know. I'm wearing my roughneck bibs today. I probably should have wore my Legend bibs a little bit warmer, but I've been kneeling on the ice the entire time. Yeah, then I do got live scope. For all the people that never seen my live scope and thought this guy's the greatest fisherman on earth, he doesn't use live scope, that is a lie. I've been running live scope for years. I just do not show it on my videos because my partnership with the Markham that I used to have, I didn't show my live scope on there. But I'll tell you this, when I'm guiding without flashers, it just wouldn't work. Nobody wants to carry around, you know, 20-25 pound live scope when they're hole hopping. Every time I'm guiding you guys, we're using flashers. I got a bunch of LX7s that I run, some M5s. That's a big fish on the bottom. I wish I would have brought some shiners, Mike, once again. But yeah, and then yeah, my Eskimo 850. I always run my tuned custom rods. I have my Eskimo E40. That's the auger I run. That thing's been pretty bulletproof, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway, I think I'm gonna clean these fish here. Where's my battery at? 36%. Maybe I'll plug my phone back in just to make sure you guys. Ooh, don't like that. My phone doesn't like water in the port. It yells at me. It goes beep 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 beep. Don't do that. Okay, we're charging. Okay. What is your favorite thing, hunting or fishing? Well, hunting is not my favorite thing. It's a toss-up between fishing and trapping. I do love, trapping is such a short season, Like, I'll trap beaver here for a few more weeks, and then I'll probably get into guiding and fishing a lot more, because once the snow starts getting too deep to trap, it is not fun anymore. A lot of work. But then springtime rolls around, do some more spring beaver trapping, and it's good stuff. Fishing though, you can do it year round. So, man, I mean, if I had to choose, it would have to be fishing, just for the amount of time I can do it. But when it comes down to it, I mean, I've always, trapping is where my heart's been ever since I was like 12 years old. That's for sure. All right. Oh well, I'm only 10. Huh. Well, here, here, I believe you can trap at any age. If you're below, I think if you're below 14 or 15, if you were out trapping, you'd have to be with a parent or guardian, because anything you caught would go on their license. And then here you can get apprenticeship trapping tag. You only get 2 in your life though, but at some point you have to go through. There's some schooling you have to go through to get your license, and then once you get your trapping license, you get certified by the Minnesota Trapping Association. Then you can get your license and you can trap all you want. Clark, I hate to say it, I can't do any of the spicy stuff, like Cajun. You know what's spicy for me? Pepper. Pepper's spicy for me, so I can't do spicy stuff. I use a filter. It's the oil from inside the hose that plugs them. So Clark, the oil from inside the hose, like what does the filter do? Does it stop that oil from getting in there, or or should I be running a filter on this for sure? Just out of curiosity. Any help you can give me, insight would be great. I have Flame King 1 pound filter for backup. I should have more. Like it's just like you can't around here. You can't buy 1 pound tanks, keep refilling, or and you can't just buy the green tanks that cost you an arm and a leg. They do make refill things for them. It just seems like such a pain in the butt. Where if I got a 20 pound tank and I can just keep running that bad boy, it's so nice not to have to worry about refilling all the time. Here come all the fish back in again. But before the fish come back in, my egg frozen? No? Okay, good. Egg is not frozen. Catch and cook is not cooked. Perfect. Now I gotta clean these fish quick, you guys. Good to know that I'm not the only one who thinks pepper is spicy. Yeah. No, I can't do it. I can't do it, you guys. Like, I cannot eat spicy food. I was not, you know what I can do? I can go fishing 40 below zero. You know what I can't eat? Pepper. I can eat pepper. I'm just kidding. I can't eat spicy food. It's just not in my blood. My big buddy requires a filter on 20 pounds, and my little buddy, I've never needed a filter. Kildall, thank you very much for that insight. Maybe I'll just have to run the filter on this all the time. Like I said, it's working great now, but so give you guys a little look here. Don't do it. Haha. But here's one of those big sunfish now. He's actually got his coloring back, and the same thing with these crappies. I mean, not the coloring back, but now they actually, they actually have their coloring on them. bear with me for probably 5 minutes, you guys. I'll keep talking to you. I'm just trying to fillet these fish out. I would start my thing over here to keep this grease up, but I want to make sure and pay close attention to it so nothing bad happens and we blow up. When we say we, I mean me. Gosh, that wind is... Keep waiting for my hub to pop in over there. There we go. Just thinking if I eat fish now, then I'll have room for the pheasant later. Anybody wondering where I'm going to clean these fish off at? I'm going to clean them off right in the hole in the lake. That's how you keep all the sicknesses away from you. Or get them all, whichever you want to go for. One bluegill down. Crappies are much easier to fillet. Bluegills have a high rib cage, you guys, and it is hard to fillet them. On my trips, I do not fillet all the panfish, you guys. I'm sorry. People ask me that. Guided trips, I do not fillet all the panfish for you, because if I take 4 people out and they decide to keep 10 crappies a piece and 10 or 15 sunfish, that's 100 panfish for me to clean. And now my 6-hour trip just turned into 9 hours or 10 hours. My summertime trips, so I clean, I clean your fish, walleyes. I'll clean, like I do, I'll clean up to like 10 sunfish for you. Just talk to me about it. We'll figure it out either way. I just can't clean 100 and some panfish. This wind is getting crazy. Crappies will go fast. I did bring a nice blue towel over here, so after I wash these panfish off, I can dry them off, because the most important thing when you're doing any deep frying is you have to make sure and wash your fish and get them dried off. Pat all the water off of them, guys. That's right, all the water has to come off of them. Or else you're going to have subpar results. Oh. Let's see here. Check my chat here. New Mexico trapping course is tough. Numerous top quizzes and so many tests. I've never had to do the trapping course because, here, if you were born after, or if you were born before 1936, like I was, you are old enough to where they knew you had to survive in order to, and trapping is part of survival at some point, so they don't make you take that course. But I'm curious on what, what the course all would entail here. I know the firearm course around here is ridiculous. Like, I helped a friend of mine do the firearms course, just like helping them answer questions, and they had questions about stuff, and it was like, it was stuff like, they ask you questions about a food plot. What does knowing about anything about a food plot have to do with discharging a firearm for deer hunting? Nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So I don't understand. Like, I would like to talk to whoever is in charge of that test and say, why does somebody have to know something about a food plot in order to deer hunt? I don't hunt over deer or over food plots. Would I? Sure. If I had a house and stuff at some point and I wanted to hunt over a food plot, I would. But that has nothing to do with discharging a firearm to take wild game. This wind is getting there. Don't worry guys, 2 crappies left, then we're washing them, and then we're cooking them. Oh, like I said, Trig, if you're out there listening, bud, Trig and I are going to go do the 7 species slam on the Fish Donkey app again this year. It's a really, really tough tournament because you're fishing against, you know, dozens of people, and honestly, the hard ones to beat are the Canadians. Those guys, they've got some good quality fish up there. But hopefully this year we could triumph. You know, the hardest part about the Fish Donkey app, or about the fishing thing for us, has been the whitefish. You know, we get some nice tubies around here, you know, 16, 17, maybe 18 inches long, but they're getting these whitefish that are, you know, 21, 22, you know, 23 inches long, and that's 5 inches over what we're, you know, coming up with here. Makes it really tough. But now this summer we found some big whitefish. We were getting up to 26, 27 inches. I just caught one here a week ago that was almost 25 inches long. So that's going to help us try to, you know, be able to compete with them. And then we need a big pike, we need a big walleye, we need a big crappie, we need a big sunfish, we need a nice sized bass. We know some lakes around here now where we can get 18, 19, you know, up to 20-inch bass. So yeah, it's gonna be we'll see. It's gonna be interesting, you guys. Down to my last crappie here. And it is just like, it is getting colder and colder out. Like down here cleaning these fish, I can see my breath. I should have brought a shovel with to bank the sides of the fish house, and I didn't. But that's okay. I brought it all right. It's in my truck, probably with my tie downs. Yeah. So for any of you guys out there, gals, that watch the last video I made last night, how'd you guys like the snaring video? Like I said, I know how to snare beaver. I don't do too many snaring videos, but there's actually a couple of ponds I know of that I trap, that I know the beaver are trap smart in, and I had planned on shooting snaring videos on those ponds. Let me know if you'd like to see more snaring videos, or maybe we'll see. I know how to snare coyotes too, but I don't do any coyote snaring videos. My coyote snaring videos, or my coyote snaring, is me hanging 36 snares around a swamp on every single trail that the coyotes are using, which is great. Or you know, you could do a bait pile, go into like a dry beaver slough, and chop a little hole in the ice, throw some beaver carcasses on the ice, throw some water on them, and let them freeze to the ice. So the coyotes have to come and literally, you know, first gnaw them off the ice, and they will make trails. Let's see here. Here's my sheath, my Leech Lake knife, you guys. I love these knives. They're the bomb. Okay. All the fish are clean. I just have to wash them off, and we're gonna get this party started. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're going back here. Critter Getter Outdoors for my truck. My truck extended warranty, dude. My truck has seen a lot better days, has it not? Like, the roads around here, so, like, I got that truck 3 years ago and it was in great shape, and now, man, it's been a struggle with that truck. It's been running bad for like the last year and a half, pretty much. Now finally yesterday, I brought it into a buddy of mine. He actually did the intake gaskets on it. That didn't fix it. Did the spark plugs and wires. Turns out they were pretty rotten anyway. That didn't fix it. Turned out there was a bad coil on it. So now she runs like a dream. And like I said, 5 o'clock today, we're in rear tires put on it. So we'll be ready for full send in no time. And then, yeah, then a couple other things, and she'll be 100%, just like me. Before 1936, yeah, that's exactly how I feel some days, man. That's why I said it. Oh, well, in a while, hope you got it here, bud. I remember you doing that last year. Good, I love the snaring video. Hey, thanks, Mark. Like I said, there was a gentleman. We ran into him. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. But he turned out, we found out that he trapped all the ponds that we were trapping. And it didn't, it didn't seem like he didn't really catch many beaver out of them. Like the beaver were still there, and they're all super trap smart. It was not good. Not good for us, not good for the beavers, not good for anything. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I got this blue kitchen towel over here. See that? I'm gonna lay this on my little orange. This is the top of I have an orange tote here that I carried all my cooking stuff in. I'm just gonna lay this on the tote so it doesn't touch the ice. And then I got all these fillets here. I'm gonna wash off in the lake. And then I'm just gonna lay them on this towel so I can dry them off. And then we're going to turn this grease on, see if we can get it to appropriate temperature. 370, 375. Water is cold. Good Lord. Whose idea was it to do a catch and cook besides mine? Mine. Or to do a live. Like I said, I don't do too many lives. I should do, that I was thinking about, you guys, is I should do a live beaver trapping video where I go and I have a buddy of mine carry the camera, and I literally set the entire beaver lodge on video. And then I do a live the next day. I do a live every single check. Wouldn't that be interesting, you guys? Wash them off. It's kind of funny. You'd be surprised how much like little chunks of meat and stuff come off these fillets. It looks like I'm trying to chum these fish in, but it's literally just chunks of scales and stuff going right down the water column. I'm going to wrap these fish up in this towel for a couple minutes, you guys. I'm going to pat them down, get them nice and dry. And I'm going to put them up here. And while those fish are doing that, I'm going to pull out one of these Strike Anywhere matches. Super safe. Yeah. I got some paper towels here for putting the fish on, when I'm done, or in case I got to poop or something. We'll do a couple more of these. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's there. We're about ready. And yes, I got super fancy, you guys. I even brought a thermometer to make sure that this grease is properly heated. Come on, baby. You guys ever see the show where the guy's got like the last match and he's just trying to get the heater started? It's gonna be me today. Cool. Whoa. right, we're gonna put this on here. Got to keep an eye on it. If it starts tipping over or something like that, gonna have to do something with it. These fish have all actually moved off now. There's one giant fish sitting on bottom right here. There's some off to the side. So this area that I'm in, this area that I'm actually in, these fish are spread out across 150 yards around here, but this general area is usually pretty good. So if I were to turn my live scope and look, I'm going to see massive schools of fish within 30 or 40 feet of the fish house. So, but like I said, like I said, if you guys, I'm gonna do another plug here. If any of you guys want to get out and do some fishing with me, like I said, I'm running guided trips all winter, and we can. This is one of the main lakes I like to guide on. Like I said, beautiful out here, beautiful clean fish, a lot of bites. Message me on any of my social media pages. In 330 MaNiaC Fishing on Instagram. I got MaNiaC Guide Service on Instagram, Facebook, 330 MaNiaC Outdoors. Message me on there, or you can message me or call me 218-849-5310. Most people message me. If you call me, I'll probably be like, oh, and be like, hey, who are you? But I might pick up too. Either way. Got the oil slowly heating up here. This wind is nasty. I feel like it's kind of switched directions too, to more right on the corner of this hub. We'd never seen you use snares. I know that you don't tolerate traps. Smart beaver snares are effective. Great video, Scott. Thanks. Take care, buddy. I do, believe it or not, I have snared so many beaver. If you look back, 5, 6, 7 years, I have some crazy good under ice snaring videos for beaver. The reason I haven't been doing it lately is I used to make my own snares, and then I just haven't had any on hand. And then I forgot last year I bought a dozen of them, and then like 2 weeks ago, I was going through my storage unit and I found a dozen brand new beaver snares, and I'm like, oh, I should bring those with me somewhere and do some beaver snaring. And sure enough, brought them with me to Brainerd and ran into those smart beaver, which is crazy. That massive lodge, I don't understand like how all those beaver in that lodge were 330 shy. They're cutting off all the sticks everywhere. The little ones obviously weren't, little tiny beaver. They're pretty dumb. If I would have left the 330s in there, I would have caught some more small ones, or maybe even that last large I caught, maybe that one wasn't trap smart, but the big ones were for sure were trap smart. George, I think it has to do with baiting. There's such a controversy on hunting over baiting, like a harvested cornfield is not baiting, but a food pile is. Yeah, George, I understand that. Me personally, I've said this argument before. I think, there is a difference between hunting over a pile of corn or hunting over a cornfield. Reason being is, a pile of corn, I can put a pile of corn 15 feet in front of my tree stand, and the deer are going right to that pile of corn right there in front of the tree stand. Around here, cornfields are hundreds and hundreds of yards long, or quarter mile long. And the deer can come out anywhere. There's definitely a difference in that, for sure. The deer have to come right in front of your tree to get to that bait, or, me, I've experienced it many times. A deer comes out, especially bow hunting. Deer comes out at 60, 70 yards away. You got your compound bow, you're not shooting that deer. Or 100 yards, you're not shooting that deer. But if you have a bait pile right in front of you, that's a 20-yard chip shot. There's definitely a difference in that, in this to a certain extent, you know. This is not a frying saucer. I just have, let's see, I'll even, like, if I can even show you guys what this, what I got going on here for the cooking situation. See that? There you guys go, right there. I just have this copper pot here with, this is just a burner that goes on top of a 1 pound propane tank. I don't have the base for it, so I built a bunch of snow up around it so it's not moving. And then right here, I got my egg. Right here, I got my shore lunch. So that's what we're cooking, and that's how we're doing that situation right there. Fish are coming back in. Let's see here. Have you watched the movie where the guy doesn't go to war with a gun? I have not seen that movie. I want to go, just can't afford to get there Tuesday. Clark, yeah. I mean, I'll be out guiding all winter, bud, so. Ouija, appreciate your hard work, Scott. Hey, thanks for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support from everybody. Ouija, Ottercat, Mark. I mean, I can't name everybody right off the top of my head, but I see, you know, all you guys' comments on my videos all the time, and I really appreciate all the support. I have a fairly strict policy of not answering the phone unless a name comes up. You know, let's see here. Let's go like this. Let's see. I'm gonna see how hot this oil's getting. It's not so much for like that. So, ooh, this stuff's getting hot fast. Holy crap. Oh boy. This oil's getting hot really fast. I'm gonna have to we're almost at 375. We might even be right there actually. Oh yeah. We were at 375, you guys. Oh no. Oh, you guys, I just I turned my thing down too much, and now my oh. We're at 375, and now my no, my burner went out on me. All right, we're just gonna put a couple fillets in here. I've never tried to do a catch and cook with one of these little copper things like this. We're gonna try 3 fillets in here, you guys. This will be interesting. Like I said, I don't know exactly. See, what time is it? 3:05. Get these babies out of here at 3:09. This is well, we'll give them 2 or 3 minutes on that side, and then we'll flip them over. How's that sound? Mustard banger. Have you ever been on ice on Lake of the Woods? Yep. Go there every year for the last couple, like 3 or 4 years now. Mostly been going there for just pike up shallow. Now last year, Trig and I went up there to do some fishing for that 7-species slam, and that's where I got a 38-inch pike out there. Nice pike, you know, not a giant, especially for Lake of the Woods standards, but this is interesting, guys. Bear with me. Yeah. Putting a couple fish fillets in this oil brings the temperature down really fast. 3 o'clock. I think I'll stick with 2 fillets next time. This this jet boil here has made it much warmer here. That's for sure. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with oil, literally. Ooh, this is looking good, you guys. I gotta buy my mat is here. I gotta buy something a little bit bigger than this, I'd say, for these catch and cooks. This, I'll tell you what, this burner though, this thing gets this stuff ripping. I need to do poor man's lobster with some pike. And yes, I did say pike, not burbot. Because pike is also considered poor man's lobster. Probably because it's more readily available than burbs are. Oh, by the way, thanks for the super chat. I think I said that last time. I just want to make sure I did. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll put that towards my new tires that are going on today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, get out there. Get fishing, bud. Can't catch from the couch. Just make sure and be careful and make sure the ice is safe. Like I said, I knew the ice was safe out here. A lot of ice. I mean, every lake around here has some really good ice on it, but you always got to check it just to be sure. 30 last year, when the most high aligns my path, the world around me can't help but. Oh, I don't know who you are, but you're. Ground fog, how's it going, bud? All right, we're gonna take these fish out of this one now. There we go, you guys. See that? Can't tell me that doesn't look good. Amazing. I'll let that oil drip off of them there. Get a couple more in there. I said I'm only going to be 2 of them in there this time, I think. Here we go. A couple of them in the fryer this time. This is looking, gosh, you guys, this fish is looking so good. Look at that. If you do it right, you have such a good result. Like I said, I cook a lot of fish. You can definitely cook fish wrong. Like I said, steps in cooking them right definitely include washing your fish off, patting them dry, rolling them in egg, putting them in the batter, and right into the oil, just like that. You never want to soak them in the egg for a while. Turns out bad. You never want to soak them in the batter for a while like this. They turn out bad. It's got to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, for the best results. Check our oil temperature here. I want to make sure it's not going to like 500 or something crazy like that. No, this is about right, you guys. Threw 2 of them in there. It's like 375, and we're down to 365. Since this is like really, this oil is only about this deep, I'm going to give these about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them on the other side. Make sure they get cooked evenly. Hardest part about this whole day is going to be putting this 650 back in the bag by myself. And that's fact. So flip them guys over. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 pieces left to do. Might do. I got 3 small. I got a couple little bluegill ones here. This other guy might do them all at one time. See what the oil is at. Might turn her down a little bit. I pay very close attention to my oil. Yeah. So like my oil right now is 380 and climbing fast. So we're gonna bring her down a notch here. Don't want your oil getting burnt. Hopefully my wheeler starts. If my wheeler doesn't start, I'm going to have to pack this stuff up, and I'm just going to drive it right inside the old hub here and let her warm up. Another great thing about having a 650, you could fit it under 450 too, but I could probably drive in circles here if I wanted to. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. Wonderful, you guys. There we go. gonna do, I get 2 bigger crappie fillets here. They can both go in here. Oh yeah, there we go. What time is it? 3:16 and 41. Don't like that. Got some bubbles forming up around the top of this pot. I do not want it going over and starting a fire. I don't like this. That must be weird. I don't know why my fish are. When my stuff here is kind of almost boiling over the top here, you guys. I got 3 fillets left. Maybe I'll catch a couple more fish here and just fillet them. So I had 3 crappies there. (16, 17, 18, 19). Got about another minute and a half. I think I'll retire the old fish for now because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 7 pieces. I'll have 3 left that are going to go into a bag with me, and I'll probably catch just a handful more if I can. I got some fish coming in. And then, like I said, I'll go and start the wheeler here. Try to anyway. Might have to put it inside the fish house, and if that's the case, we'll probably cut the live down. I'm guessing that this is starting to get kind of bubbly and oily because, like I said, I didn't put much oil in here. You know, 1 small bottle of canola oil was just enough basically to do a little catch and cook for you guys live. Then once I'm done with these fish, I can pay more attention to the phone, you guys. I'll show you what the results were here. You guys can see the results are really, really good. Well, I just turned off my heat on this anyway. Grab my little pot here. I'm actually kind of fishing for my fish that are in here. Yeah. Strange. Oh, there we go. Kind of, since I can't see what I'm doing here, they're kind of falling apart, which, whatever, that's fine. Other one's in here somewhere. Somewheres. There it is. There we go. You can see she's kind of foamy here, but a little piece of fish in here that was foaming. There we go. That's done. So to cool this down now, I'm literally just going to put this pot. There we go. Put this right in the snow over here. That won't take long to cool down. My fish are starting to come in again. So I'm going to show you. There was like the first piece of fish we had right there, you guys. Mm. Mm. So good. So good, you guys. I'll probably eat 3 or 4 pieces, and then I'll probably put the other 3 or 4 pieces in. I brought some Ziploc bags. Mm. Man, so good. Mm-hmm. Mm. I thought about even running like a catch and cook on the lake for people doing panfish. Like I said, I can't clean 8 million of them, but if they want to do a shore lunch style on the lake, you know, would that be something that somebody would be interested in? Obviously, it'd be an extra price, but just throwing that out there. Oh, God. Mm. No! My Red Bull fell over. It didn't have wings. Mm. Okay. You still with me? So good, Clark. Did I use a big discount fish fryer last year? I have one. I mean, I can't remember what I used last year. Oh, yeah, I used the frying saucer last year. That thing took forever to heat up, man. That was crazy, but it was cold out. I did a video with Trapper Jay and Damon. Will, I like all kinds of country, or all kinds of stuff, man. Oh, this critter, that was so good. Jeff Melton, hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. You have a great evening, bud. Critter, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'll tell you right now how thick this ice is. So, right here on this little dipper, you guys, these are awesome. Like, I love these things, but there's 0 inches right there. We got exactly 10 inches of ice, critter. So, pretty darn good. You guys can, I have people telling me, oh, I wouldn't go on that if I were you. Well, I understand, but you guys have no idea what I'll drive on. Oh, look at that big piece right there, guys. Ha. Oh, yeah. That's crappie right there, which is still great, but man, I still can't get over how good that bluegill is. So good and crunchy. Whew. Hot. Hot. Whew. Hot. Maybe spice this baby up, put some pepper on it, you know? Nothing too crazy. Oh, good. So good. Wind's quieting down. See if you can catch another fish. Oh, yeah. They're was tons of fish in here just a couple minutes ago. Now they've kind of spread out. See, when you're jigging for panfish, usually if you keep a bait down there, keep the interest. Same thing with perch, keep the fish in the hole. Not the case with these fish. Oh. Give it a few more minutes. Mark, it was so delicious. Have I ever fell in? I've fallen in trapping quite a few times. Ice fishing, no. George? So it was. How many subscribers do you need to go live? There you go. Hunting 50. Oh man. Oh, you guys. Well, I think I'm gonna try to go and start my wheeler. I got an hour and a half till my tire appointment. Gonna go and try to start my wheeler, like warm up a little bit. Gotta try to get everything kind of put together in here. It's gonna take me probably 45 minutes to an hour to get home. Yeah, so I think we're gonna cut her out, you guys. I think the live was right about 2 hours long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. In the future, maybe on a warm day, I wouldn't. Oh, here, before we cut her out, let's try and get another fish. You got some coming in, guys. One more fish, right? Just like one more cast. Oh yeah, come to daddy. Ha! There we go. We'll clean 1 or 2 more crappies, maybe, you guys. There's an old fella I know that could use a couple of them. Oh, there we go. That's good. There we go. There's a good eater. Look at that. Now they're starting to come back in. We're gonna put him over there. Gosh, all right. We're gonna cut the live out here pretty soon, but we'll try and catch a couple more fish. How's that sound, you guys? Now they're coming back in. We'll give her maybe 10 minutes. How's that sound? Oh, darn it. There's a big northern coming in. He's scaring the crap out of my fish. Next time, I'm bringing minnows. This northern's going to get it. Leave me alone. Oh. I mean, that's a nice pike on the graph. That's, oh, here we go. Here's a fish. There's 2 of them now. What the heck? There's 2 big fish down here now. There's 2 big fish and no small fish. Not good. Actually, there's a whole bunch of small fish about 12 feet away directly behind my booty here. These big fish would just skedaddle for us. We could catch some smaller ones again, some eaters. Or give me a nice delicious bass. We'll carve them up right on live. Yeah. There are a lot of largemouth bass in this lake, you guys, and a lot of them are like 15 inches long, which I bait largemouth and smallmouth. Ain't bad. But they gotta be small. Oh gosh. Oh. She couldn't withstand it. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Okay. Wind's picking up. Fish are going away. Well, you guys, okay, I was going to go like 10 minutes, but anyway, got one more nice eater-sized crappie for you guys on video. I'm going to start packing things up here. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. I'm going to try to do some more here. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll schedule some, and we'll actually go out and we'll set a video live. And then you guys can see all the stuff I do. And then we'll do a live of checking it all, 2 or 3 times. I think that would be pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to check my comments here, you guys, still. Do the fish move a lot on the ice? OtterCat, they do. When I say move, it's not that they move 200 yards away. They shift. Big schools along this weed edge, they shift back and forth, and they're usually underneath you. Unless a predator fish like these 2 fish here came and scared the crap out of them, that's what pushes them around. Most likely pike, the bass don't seem to affect them at all. We got hard water here, about 3 inches, I think. So, enough to walk on. Thanks, it was enjoyable, good time. Thanks, Clark, for watching. Thanks for doing, love these types of videos. Thanks for watching Unreal Outdoors, appreciate it. Thanks, Mark, appreciate it. George, thank you for coming in. Keep on keeping on, love trapping vids. I wish I was eating fresh fish. Darn it, Brian, I hear ya. OtterCat, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna, the fish are coming back in. One more fish. One more fish. One more fish. One more fish. He's coming. Talk to me, Goose. Oh, 2 of them are coming. One more fish, you guys, and we're gonna call it good. No. Yes. One more fish. Come and get it. They're coming in. Coming in. One more fish. One more fish. Let's go. All right, there's another. That's another eater-sized crappie. That's just over 10, I'd say. All right, you guys. There we go. One more fish, just like I promised. Thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate all the views. Appreciate everything you guys do. Take care and keep on watching. I'm going to keep putting out videos. Got some more trapping stuff coming. And like I said, this week I plan on setting up a bunch more beaver lodges. So, yeah, it's going to be a good winter, you guys. Like I said, reach out if you guys want to do a guided trip with me. And we'll get you guys on some panfish. Thanks for watching. Peace. I don't even know how to end this, you guys.